Search and destroy strategy, Chinatown, defense. Keep in mind this is not one continuous game, it is simply used to show you one or two possible pathways of thousands available. Alright, 2 out of 3 times, usually I'm going to go in that room in that center there on the second floor because it gives you a great vantage point of both bomb sites. Because of that and because of the distance I'm going to be away, I usually choose an assault rifle, which is an M4 or M16, usually the M4. An enemy player makes a foolish mistake by calling in a UAV way too early, so obviously I just adapt, change my class to a UAV jammer, and then proceed upstairs. It's important that you sprint up there. I don't look or check or anything like that. So we're going to set up defenses. The first claymore that I set up is actually going to be hugged against this sort of cupboards here that you see and away from the door. Generally, someone sprinting or trying to run up there will get hit by that blast. Just be careful, because if someone is cautious, when they get up to the top of the stairs, they may actually see the edge of it and they can easily destroy it. So it's mainly to kill those that are rushing, and there's always someone rushing usually in this game. The other alternative is to actually have it slightly angled in towards the door, but you still have to make it back, so that if they try and creep up to that the top entrance there, it's going to clip them, and then you should be able to kill them. You want to switch it up. If you're going to do it more than once, this strategy, you want to switch up where you're placing your claymores, because the enemy will adapt. We're going to move into the other room now to set up defense, but before we do, we're going to look out this window here, and I just paused it quickly. Usually, in most of the cases here, actually, I'm able to nail someone who's, you can see that red and white wall there sort of centered that I've got my gun just slightly to the right of. Anyway, there's usually someone hugging that wall, either coming from the back where that alley is there, or coming straight across from spawn point, and they're trying to make their way around that back there to get up in the other building that connects to this. So I always check there before I plant the next claymore. We're going to set up our second claymore right in the corner here. Now just pause it quickly again. This claymore is extremely effective. It has a very high kill ratio. I've seen a lot of claymores placed in here and a lot of bad claymores placed. I don't know what people are thinking. I put it here. Number one, the backing is concealed, so someone running from the other side cannot obviously see it if you're facing. I've seen it faced into the window. Horrible, horrible placement. Because sometimes the actual lines, the laser detection lines, can actually be seen. So it's a stupid placement because it gives them an opportunity to kill it. That one there, they don't see, they can't see it, and when they're running in there, the lines are faint, and if it's on an angle like that, they technically or typically won't see it because they're focused on a straight line through that window. So when they're coming through, they'll naturally just jump, and when they jump through, they go right into the main field of that claymore, and it kills almost every single time. Once we got that second claymore planted, we're going to rush back actually to the other bomb site, because this is a higher probability. Most players will try and plant there. And there we're catching our first one. We saw fire from the corner there, so I throw a grenade either to deter him, hopefully kill him, which it doesn't. But we scan there because obviously this is the plan. Most of them are probably hanging around there. This is also why I don't go back to the other room to see if someone's coming. I know my claymore's there, I don't have to worry about it. And then I check and there's one last guy running for it, because obviously the bomb's there. Alright, remember, we're going to run up to that room. We don't have to worry about UAV this time. We're not waiting, we're not looking outside, we're not checking, we're going up there. First thing we're going to do, set up that defense, get that claymore down, protect that door, and you don't have to worry about it. Now go into the second room, check down the alley, check to make sure no one's coming, and then we see that another player's out there actually, so we don't have to worry. We place our second claymore again, facing the back to that window. We heard someone on the stairs, so this is why we're checking here. And behind the couch is a great place to be, you know, because the other players, if they're in the other room across the way there, they can't see in from that position. Primary is to check that bomb, make sure no one's there. Again, all of a sudden we hear someone coming up the stairs, and we're going to be turning around in a second. There we go. And the first claymore, this is why we place it there, to protect ourselves. Now, I always assume that there's someone else coming. This is a great place to be. Duck down behind that couch. Very, very hard for them to see. Or behind the computer to my right there in the very back corner. Right where I actually am, a little bit farther back. This is a great place to be. Hard for them to see, and anyone approaching from the other side. My teammates finished the last guy off to win the round.
Good job, team.
Alright, last time we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going up there. Just remember, these are 3 totally different games. I just take them, piece them together to show you one particular strategy. Now I'm placing this one on the stairs because the previous round, actually, one of the other players was able to get past that one at the top. He knew how to get through it, as I said before. Some of them, you know, the careful ones are able to destroy it. So I put it on there as a pre-warning because he was really fast. And in this case here, I needed a bit of a warning. Now, I paused it, and when you're in this window here, you want to keep your sights off because you need to be able to move quickly. I'm watching the archway, I'm watching that window particularly at the top there, and the street movement. So with the sights up, you'll be moving slowly. So keep them down and get ready to kill anything you see. So obviously I'm watching, I'm scanning, and I'm listening. I'm watching the map as well. There's a dude in here already, so basically I'm like, okay, and then there ends up being some explosions on the other side. So this dude seems to be wanting to stay around here all the time, so I hightail into the other room. I'm not worried about that room. If he gets killed, whatever, I'll know someone's there. So I check, and I check the area there. Obviously there was some sort of gunfight there. They nailed him. Now, I take this room here because I want to watch that entranceway from across there. Even though I got a claymore, I mean, I want to maximize anything I have. Check A. The other dude's in the other room there, so I shouldn't really have to worry about him, even though he's moving around like an idiot. But, you know, likely he would have got killed because he has ADHD or something. But I'm hearing it. My claymore glows off, so I know someone's approaching. Now here I get kind of lucky because I chuck a grenade and he's right there. Really, I should have been dead, but thankfully, one of the other teammates got him. Now I'm checking B, because obviously I can't trust this guy over here. He's like all over the place. So now we have a claymore across that this room entrance and the one in the back. And the one in the back is going to go off and kill that last guy. And again, that position is very effective.
Good job, team.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For more strategies, visit NextGenTactics.com.